Cardiff in Wales. We just got here and it's very pretty, despite the fact that the weather is kind of shit.
Because they can.
This lighting is lovely.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta give it up. Sometimes you gotta not be wrong. 'Cause I need to know when I'm down and in trouble. Jump in the water. Jump in the
This is everything I've ever wanted.
I wanna work this out. The words you say don't fit right now. I hear you around. Sometimes it takes too long. And I wanna know if these words are enough. Sometimes you gotta give things up. Sometimes you better not let go. 'Cause I need to know when I'm down and in trouble. Jump in the water. Jump in the water so far. Jump in the water so far. Jump in the water so far. Jump in the water so far.
We're in an air raid shelter and it's super spook. It gives me mega haunted vibes. It's so dark. Maybe some ghosts will show up in your pictures.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to look for those.
I hope so. Honestly, I hope there's a ghost walking with us right now.
You want some soup?
There's not a ghost, but there's a potato.
Same thing.
Jump in the water so far. Jump in the water so far.
We're grown people. We're adults. Just me and my friend here, I guess. Nothing like riding a carousel as two grown-ass women while Perfect by Ed Sheeran is played live on the saxophone in the background. It was pretty surreal. So we've been trying to find a place to eat for like probably an hour at least. We didn't really realize that there was a big old rugby game going on, so all of the bars and pubs are just absolutely full of people. So now we're in a tapas place. It also started raining on us, so, but it feels very appropriate for Wales. I feel like it wouldn't be a Wales experience if it didn't rain.
It melts.
No, that's the best.
It melts. It really
The tentacles are the
You're
best.
not even gonna taste it if you don't.
That's just like bread. Oh my god.
It tastes like seafood, butter, and
Calamari used to be one of my favorite foods. It's good.
it's just whole baby squid. It's good.
Baby.
Yeah.
Oh god. We're at the Rummer, which is a bar that apparently is haunted. So we came upstairs to the additional seating, and we're the only ones upstairs. So I feel like that increases our chance of seeing a ghost. I got this local beer that I already forgot what it's called. SA, I think. Don't know, but it's delicious.
I guess. Bell's Scotch Whiskey.
Right? Is that local or is it?
No.
Okay, I don't know anything. Because she's a classy bitch. It's been a good first day in Cardiff. We did a lot of walking and exploring, and now we're just chilling with a drink.
Smooth. You've done this before, right?
Yeah.
Jump in the water. Jump in the water.
It's kind of weird.
It's a little weird.
But I think that's just sort of hostels in general.
My head goes way above.
Yeah, I'm being Quasimodo over here. Nice.
We have beds and we have
Amenities.
blankets and it's only one night, so it's gonna be fine. Is your voice okay?
No. It is day 2, and we are at
The Pierhead building.
the Pierhead building, which is like a thing. I don't know. How would you rate the hostel?
Functional. Functional.
Wouldn't do it if other people weren't in the room.
Yeah. Those beds did not do anyone any favors. We found out last night that Krispy Kreme is doing like a thing.
A buy one doesn't get one free or something like that.
Yeah, so at the end of our day, we're gonna buy 2 dozen Krispy Kreme donuts.
For the price of 1 dozen,
Yeah.
I should emphasize.
Yes. And I'm so excited.
Because we have no self-control, we just got 2 dozen Krispy Kreme donuts for the price of 1 dozen.
a dozen.
Yeah, let's just, we've got all those and then a bunch of original glazed, and we're not going to be able to stand by the end of today, but it's fine.
Not be a doofus, that would help. Clip it on here. Alright, so I just got back from Cardiff. Well, actually, I got here and immediately hopped into the shower. Literally just dropped my shit all over the floor and jumped into the shower because my body hurts. Yeah, so you'll just have to deal with the fact that I look like this right now. I definitely picked up something while we were there, but Cardiff ended up being so cool. I, was excited to go because it was Cardiff, it was Wales. I was like, sweet, another place to go. I didn't think I would fall so much in love with the city. Just the minute we started walking around, it was like so quaint and quirky and weird. And I was like, man, I could see myself living here too. Very cool place, and I really loved it. And I want to go back sometime in the summer when flowers are in bloom, because they have all these beautiful garden spaces and a pier that one of our Uber drivers was telling us that in the summer they do this whole like festival for kids by the water and make like a little beach and stuff. So I think that'd be so cool to see. And then I didn't realize, because I'm the worst, that Cardiff was the birthplace of Roald Dahl. And I think I knew that at one point because when I was like 8, I read his autobiography, but obviously when I was 8, I didn't really know what Cardiff was, so it didn't like stick in my brain. But we were walking by the pier and there was a plaque dedicated to him, and it was like, this plaque is here to commemorate author Roald Dahl, who was born here and who was christened in the church that was nearby. And I was like, oh my god, he's my favorite. His books mean so much to me. I brought 2 of them with me just because they're such a source of nostalgia for me. And so then we went and walked by the church, and I have to admit, I got a little teary-eyed walking around that area, just knowing that I was walking somewhere that he had once been. And that's so dumb, but like, also when I was like 8 years old and I learned that he died in 1990, I cried about the fact that we were only 7 years away from existing on Earth together. Not because I thought I would meet him, but just because I wanted to exist on this earth at the same time that he did. So like, what do you expect? But I loved it. I got a super cute beanie from there. Let me find it. This is my hat. I can't wear it while I'm here because that would be really embarrassing. But it's super cool. I had an amazing, if not exhausting weekend. I'm gonna take the next few days to just rest and recharge because on Wednesday, we go to Liverpool. Oh my God, what am I doing?
Folks,